So today should be the 1st of August for everyone, right? I assume like for most players here, most of you guys here should be the 1st of August. Maybe for some of you guys, maybe it's like the 3rd of August if you live in the future. But this is going to be the gacha revenue for the month before August, which is July 2025. So let's have a look at a bunch of things. Right now, you can see total revenue went up by 4%. Alright, total downloads go up by 0.5%. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle went up by a lot. That's a lot of money. Black Clover M, so this game announced EOS, so that's just what it is. And you can see they did add some new games alongside with that as well, right? Okay, so first things first, the number one in terms of the revenue, the highest earnings, as you can see right there, is none other than Honkai Star Rail, everybody's favorite. Alright, Fate Collab seems to be winning. And people say Fate Collab wasn't that good. Looks like Fate Collab do be pushing up some numbers. Now, I don't think it's just Fate Collab. I think it's also the combination of Fate collaboration plus the Finon in that particular case, because he's quite meta as well. And I think like a lot of the Honkai Star Rail players do be pulling for dudes, do be pulling for meta, right? That's just going to be how it is. So that combination is probably going to push it up. It's not being helped by the previous month. I forgot what was in the previous month. The previous month was like the cat girl, is it? I think it was a cat girl. I can't remember. I think it was a cat girl, Cypher, right? So that one was like not many players pull for her as well. So it's like you have one very huge discrepancy, right? One is like a character that nobody is interested in. One is a character that's like a lot of players are interested in, and on top of the collaboration. So that's just like it creates like such a massive difference in that particular case. So you can see right here, 19 million versus 91 million. So almost 100 million right there. Now again, this is on Android, iOS as per usual. So keep in mind that any of the PC revenue are not counted in any of this gacha revenue, right? If the story is bad, but you're still spending money, then the game will never improve. Because I think this is what the developers look at. They look at this. They know their story sucks, but if they are getting 90 million revenue, why would they improve their story? Like, think about it, right? Anyone here would do the same. So that's just what it is. Love and Deepspace, currently at 2nd place. As you can see, 56 million went up all the way to 64. Okay. So it's still going up, right? We just saw the Love and Deepspace drama, so that's just going to be how it is. Regardless, it's still an increase. This is like, it's crazy for it to be earning this amount, right? So Genshin went down. I think it makes sense because it's pretty much like a much more of a filler patch, pretty much. So that's just going to be how it is. But one thing that's extremely surprising, I guess, is Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Wow. So this game literally went up by a ton. Alright, so let's see. Is it the global? Is it the global? Let me check, right? Because you can look right here. So the global for iOS increased by 10 million on iOS, Android 11 million. So that's going to be what it is. As you can see right there, pretty huge amount right there, 33 million, right? So good for them. Yeah, good for them, right? So I don't know if that's going to be something that they can maintain throughout. I think this is like actually the first official release month, because the previous one is like they released at the end of the last month, like they have like 1 week of revenue. So this is much more accurate in that particular regards. So let's see if they can maintain this particular traction, and you know, hopefully going on into the end of the year, right? That's going to be something that they have to like try to be able to push even more. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. For those of you who are not aware, these are both monthly snack boxes exclusively from Japan, and it comes with various snacks, and each month has its own respective theme. So Tokyo Treat is going to be having a Summer Matsuri Snack Fest. Late summer in Japan means the rhythm of taiko drums, lively Bon Odori dancers, and glowing lanterns lighting up the night. This month Tokyo Treat brings you a box packed with flavors inspired by Japan's most mouth-watering festival foods. Some of the featured snacks right here includes the DIY candy apple, the kakigori jelly, the mini sugar donuts, soy sauce corn puffs, the ramune, gummies, strawberry cotton candy, dondonyaki crackers, and last but not least, the chocolate orange Kit Kats. That's going to be one of the best ones ever. Now the theme for Sakurako on the other hand is Journey to Okinawa. Once an independent kingdom, Okinawa still carries the rhythms of island life, laid back, colorful and rich in storytelling. This month, traverse the islands of Okinawa, where distinctive regional snacks and cultural treasures celebrate the warmth, spirit and flavors of Japan's southern islands. Some of the snacks includes mango jelly, chinsuku, Okinawa almond caramel cookie, ban emo pie, honey plum, Okinawa baked chocolate, the Kokuto cinnamon peanuts, and last but not least, the Sunpin tea. Of course, this month's home good item is going to be the Bloom's hand-picked ceramics. Now, as per usual, if you guys are interested to try out Tokyo Treat or Sakurako, feel free to use my referral link in the description below. And don't forget to use code GuitarRock for $5 off. With that being said, let's jump into today's video. So Pokemon TCG Pocket, this one specifically went down by 20 million. That's a lot of going down, but it's still a pretty good, I would say, overall revenue as well, right? I'm not familiar with what is happening right there. Probably there's like less things or filler patch, etc. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now you know what's impressive? This revenue times 10. Holy moly! From 3.5 million to 33 million? What the heck? They literally jumped 33 spaces. This is insane, man. Do they have like an anniversary or something, right? Because revenue usually goes up by like 10% or 20%. This one goes up by 10 times, man. That is insane. So right next to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle's massive success, we got Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Alright, so we even, you can see right here, from 21 to 26 million. So Nikke is going up. And surprisingly, this is a decent, stable revenue, right? So you can see right here, it is going to be for the CN1. CN1 did go down a little bit, but I guess Global sort of carried it. 85% increase in Android. 66% increase in iOS. Now why is that, right? Some people speculated, some players have speculated it's because of Rappi Red Hood's skin. Alright, so I'm not sure if that's actually true. So the one on the left, right? So a Rappi Red Hood. So as you can see, that's just what it is. A lot of players are attracted to her, I guess. So yeah, that's a big jump. Okay, Fate Grand Order did go up as well from kind of stable, right? 24-25, so somewhat within that similar one. SD Gundam, GB Gundam, everybody's favorite, 25 million, okay? GB games are winning. And a lot of people keep saying nobody plays GB games anymore. And this is how it is, right? So Gundam is quite famous. Shadowverse did go up a little bit right here, as you can see. Even with the, I last saw there was a controversy about the overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam, but I guess that didn't stop them from making even more money. So that's like very, very good for them. You can see, I'm not sure if, you know, the previous Shadowverse is still earning a lot, but, you know, probably Worlds Beyond is going to be the one that they want to focus on. Naruto Mobile CN went down a little bit from 24 to 22. Then we got Zenless Zone Zero right here, which went down a little bit. I believe currently with Yuzuha's banner, right? So some players might be skipping, some players might not get it. They also have like 2 skins as well. I think this is within like a acceptable range. Monster Strike right here went up. Dragon Ball Legends is right here. Alright. Now everybody's favorite, Wuthering Waves, went down by half. Half is a lot. 50% decrease. So right now there's only Frolova. I'm guessing that's why. What was before Frolova, guys? Remind me again. Who was before Frolova? Lupa. Okay, Lupa and Frolova, right? It's not that it goes down. It's that because previously this one was the Carter TR sales. Am I right? So this was where a lot of people were pulling here during the Carter TR, right? And then when Carter TR was, because Carter TR was so high, it makes Lupa and Frolova, you know, that doesn't seem like that enticing. I think a lot of people definitely do try to save. Now again, there's a chance that it could go back up, right? That's just how it is. Next month, you know, we are probably going to have, maybe end of this month, right? We're going to have the new character. That's going to be how it is. So Arknights is right next to it, right here in this particular rank, at 13.8 right here. Alright, 7 Nights Rebirth. So this game is a KR only game. and it has been declining a little bit, right? So I guess the 7 Nights hype is just hype in the first couple of months. So that's just going to be how it is. Battle Cats is still making money. Kind of crazy for a game to be like more than 10 years. You can even see the icon right there, the 10 years anniversary. Oh, they have a collab right now, is it? I didn't even know. Looks like a Sonic collab. Okay, so Gakuen Idolmaster right now at 9 million. Okay, so this one is quite famous in JP. This is JP only title. And everybody's favorite, Persona 5, the Phantom X. Okay, now everybody was wondering, why is Sega stingy? Why did Sega try to do what they did? Because they know when they do what they did, they be making money. Money is what they need to be doing, alright? So the reason why they didn't follow the JP banner or whatever, not the JP, the CN one, is because they changed strategy. Alright, and therefore this strategy seems to be working. Alright, it seems to be working. The pay to win strategy is working, and if it's working, expect more pay to winners, I guess, right? Because if players are still spending money, now even though if you go to Steam, you can see overwhelmingly negative, right? So next up we got Blue Archive. Now people were saying Battle Pass will not have work. Guess what? Battle Pass do work. Mika Furniture. Alright, the Mika Furniture drama. And that is going to be what it is. I'm not sure if that is counted under here. Probably it is. So alongside with the JP Fest that's going on, combination with that, and the Battle Pass, so this is going to be what it is. This is quite a big jump, right? It's 8.245 million. Kind of crazy to see them double their revenue. And then we got Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage right here. So this one went up a little bit. We got Silver and Blood. Alright, so this is going to be the one that right now you can see. Now this game came out recently, right? So you can see Silver and Blood actually came out recently, alongside with Persona 5 the Phantom X and Uma Musume, right? So these three was the one that came out around the same time, on the same day. So this is going to be how it is. Silver and Blood is currently earning 7.8, which is a decent revenue for the game, right? They have been trying to advertise as well. So glad to see that they're doing well. I think this is pretty insane. Infinity Nikki doubled the revenue, even despite all the drama that I've been hearing. So maybe there's something going on, right? Maybe there's like additional stuff going on. But right now you can see they are in the top 25 of the revenue right here, which is very, very surprising. One Piece Party Rush went down. Cookie Run Kingdom went down by half. Still pretty good, right? Girls Frontline 2. Uh-oh. Girls Frontline 2. Now, has the Mika skin being included, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not sure if not the Mika, the Kluke. What did I say, Mika? The Kluke skin, right? Because if that has not been included yet, you know, that's just going to be how it is. Because at the end of the day, this one has to be, the price has to have been inside there, right? It came out 2 days ago. So of course people are going to spend money, right? Because huge and bouncy. When it combines huge and bouncy, people are going to pay for a lot of money for this. So that's just going to be how it is. So this is going to be the one that everybody are willing to go all in. Alright, go all in for. So that is probably why. So you can see right here, and also not to mention that for global, we do have the Perry and Springfield banner at the same time. So that probably contributes to it as well. So 2.6 went down to 5.6. More than double, right? That's kind of crazy. Let's have a look, right? We can just look at it easily. Global or CN. So CN went up 150%. This is global. Went up 100%. JP went up 100%. Yeah, collectively, doesn't matter if it's CN and global. All of them went up by a lot, right? So it is quite interesting. So right now, it is in top 30. Alright, top 30 is going to be how it is. So next to it, we got the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Not too familiar with this particular one. I believe this one hasn't registered yet. So right now you can see, same number. Light and Night, a dude game, went down. Beyond the World, another dude game probably. Puzzle and Dragons, okay. Ensemble Stars, dude game, okay. Memento Mori. Right now you can see at 4 million. Then we got Brown Dust 2. Brown Dust 2. So here's the thing, right? Brown Dust 2. No more Justia skin. Previously it was Prestige Justia skin that makes it go up to 5 million. No, I'm actually quite surprised they didn't drop more. I was expecting them to drop more actually, because this was during the Prestige Justia skin. So right now, what is there to spend money on in the game? I guess Olivia, right? If you care about meta and stuff. But yeah, surprisingly, it did not go down. It did not go down as much as I thought it would, right? I thought it would go down even more because like maybe the amount of people that bought Justia skin wasn't as high as I thought, right? But still, I guess it's pretty decent at 4 million, right next to Summoner's War, right next to everybody's favorite Tears of Themis. Okay, and of course Jujutsu Kaisen at 3.5 right here. One Piece Treasure Cruise right here at 3.4. Epic 7 has doubled its revenue. Everybody loves Epic 7, right? So Epic 7 is going to be one of the few games that a little bit controversial here and there, but recently they did have the, I believe the anniversary again, but you can see they did double from 1.5 to 3.2. Azulane went down to 3.1, still pretty good, alright, for a GB game, right? GB game, still within the 3 million, right? So Dragon Quest stacked at 3 million right here, and then we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel at 3, we got Limbus Company at 3, that's a good increase right there, right? Double the revenue. Wizardry Variants Daphne at 3, and of course Disney Twisted Wonderland, the Dude Game, Tokyo Debunker, Reverse 1999 went down by a lot, right? Because I know because the previous month like they have way more like meta stuff, so now it's going to be a rest period for the time being. Maybe it will go back up during the Assassin's Creed collab, which is happening next week. All right, so in a couple of days. So that's going to be something that we can expect. Definitely it will go up, right? Because I think a lot of players will try to, you know, participate in that particular one. So PGR as well, we see an increase. This one also, this is the first time I've seen Reverse 1999 and PGR next to each other. I believe PGR also will have a collab with Devil May Cry that will also go up even further. So these two, I expect them to have like way higher revenue, like at least double or triple, right? So Love Brush Chronicles, Dude Game, I think, AFK Journey, I saw there's a collab for this one, or maybe not this one, maybe it's AFK Arena, I think. I saw there's a collab with something, I forgot which one, right? Heaven Burns Red do have controversy recently, alright, but you can see right here, 2.2, and then it's still within the same. Now Snowbreak AF, alright, they did sponsor me to play the game. And guess what? Maybe some of you guys saw the sponsorship and you guys downloaded and tried the game and you guys spent money on the game and bam! Look at that. It went up by ×4. Alright, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of no more broke. That is from 500k to 2 million. That is just insane. Alright, that is insane. Okay. So from an anniversary, I would say yeah, pretty good. It went up by 34 slots, right? And hopefully it can maintain its relevance. Hopefully they will continue to try to, you know, try to push the boundaries of their Snowbreak system is still very good, right? They still have a very, very good skin system. One of the better skins, one of the better interactions, right, in terms of the skin and stuff. So One Piece Ambition, I don't even know what game this is. New One Piece game. Okay, 2.2 million, and everybody's favorite PvP game. Iter Restart. Okay? Iter Restart. Now everybody here loves Iter Restart. You guys just pretend. I know you guys are pretending right now. You guys are pretending to not like this game. But you play it every day. I play it every day. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. But we try to pretend because now it's going down. It's no longer popular to pretend. It's no longer popular to think that to say that you play this game, right? It's much more popular right now to pretend that you never played this game and this game never existed to begin with. I get it, right? But right now you can see Iter Restart going down by a lot, right? You spend pretend money on Iter, good for you. So as you can see, it didn't just go down by half, it went down by more than half. 75% in iOS, okay, 66% in Android. Alright, that is a lot of reduction right there. So a lot of players are probably starting to realize that Iter Restart is, you know, maybe not fun, maybe like they get bored with the game, maybe it's too, what is that, too grindy, alright, because it's a PvP game, right? I've heard a lot of different like topics specifically, right? So that's just going to be what it is. Now I saw they did release like new characters still, right? Now will the game ever, what will happen to the game, right? What will happen to Iter Restart? I think the game will probably still be fine. I think it will still be around, but it probably is hard for it to go back to like to the previous one, right? Because like unless they make some like super meta character that you need dupes and stuff, right? But other than that, that's just going to be how it is. 2 million I guess is decent. It really depends in the next month or in I mean this month, right? It depends in August. How can they maintain the relevance? What can they do to basically try to improve the game? etc etc. That's just how it is, right? Solo leveling Arise is right next to it, alongside with Marvel. Mystic Mayhem has been going up by a lot. This is crazy, man. Marvel games are winning. 233% boost. I haven't really tried this particular game. I heard that this is going to be some sort of idle game similar to Silver and Blood, similar to Nikke, but instead of using you only use 3 characters or something like that, right? Like quite a few characters. Is it 3 or 4? But never really tried this myself. Maybe one day, right? Who knows? But that's going to be what it is. Fire Emblem Heroes, 2 million. Pokemon Masters EX went down a little bit, still within the same lines. Slime Isekai Marriage at 1.9, AFK Arena right here at 1.8, Madoka, Magica, Maja, etc. I believe this game recently released in Steam as well, if I'm not mistaken. So you can see right here, went up here but went down here. Very interesting. So Android go up. Okay, so still sort of like a 1.7 I guess is decent, right? It's still going to be able to maintain its course of trajectory, right? Blue Lock. So this game, Blue Lock right now, is going to be how it is in terms of, you know, if you're playing a dude game, dude football game, right? At 1.6 million. Grand Summoners right here at 1.5. And then right now we got the Bang Dream Girls Party. Went down a little bit. We got Honkai Impacted at 1.4. And then we got Lost Sword. Lost Sword. So, how is this game doing? I would say, if you look at the amount of increase, this is pretty insane. Alright, so 350,000 all the way to 1.4 million. Essentially, they are earning 1 million more. Now, hopefully, Lost Sword, what they need to do is they gotta improve upon their content, right? I think they gotta add more things that's fun in the game. It is an idle game after all. I'm not sure how they can improve it. Maybe their events need to be improved a little bit. I think that's probably the only area that they can improve upon. But I think this is pretty good, right? This is definitely in the ballpark of what I would expect, right? So again, 233% increase in revenue. iOS increased by 700%, right? So they didn't separate the KR one or global one, is all in one together. So yeah, hopefully they'll release more characters and we'll see how it is, right? Alongside with that, Path to Nowhere, still within the same revenue. Final Fantasy VII Crisis within the same. Langrisser went down a little bit. Princess Connect, this is for JP. And CN, okay, went down a little bit. Mahjong Soul went down a little bit. Realms of Pixel, maintained. Summoner's War Rush went down. Trickle Revive. I heard this game is coming out soon for global and the rest of the regions. We'll see how it goes. And then Bleach Brave Souls and 900k. Idolmaster Cinderella, right here. Eminence in Shadow. Crunchyroll's favorite, 800k. Serenverse. This game just came out in CN, right? Like a new Kamen Rider sort of style game. It's like whatever, right? But it's like 820k right there. Sword of Convalaria is going down, 700k. Now this game, we saw the revenue, right? I don't know if the revenue will be able to bring it back up or not. Maybe it will, right? It should be able to because it's anniversary, right? But we'll see, right? Maybe it can go back up to 1 million. EOS territory. Now, is this EOS territory? I think it is cutting close, but it's still, I think it's still manageable, right? Definitely. Another Eden is going to be here at 700k again. Toho lost word. 700k went down to 600k. Then we got Octopath Traveler right here. Richie City. This game went up by a lot, surprisingly. Ecocalypse is right here at 600k. Guardian Tales is half a mil. And then these are all the 500k gachas. Tower of God New World, Mobile Suit Gundam, Aether, Gazer, Dislike, Final Fantasy War of the Visions, Dolphin Wave, Tower of... Oof. Tower of Fantasy. No wonder they are changing the strategy. No wonder they are removing the gacha. Alright? Because the game is like, at this point, you have to do something, right? You have to try your best to maintain relevance and try to, I don't know, like put yourself out there, right? They are earning enough money for 2 developers. More than that, but at least for now, they gotta be able to... Yeah, they need to do something, right? To improve the interest in the game as a whole. I'm not sure how many people play the game on mobile though, right? So alongside with that, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, Idol Master Shiny Colors, Honkai Gakuen right here, Sword Art Integral Factor, Ash equals 200k. Assault Lily, 200k. Ever Soul, 100k. Black Bacon, my favorite. Damn, what happened? 33% reduction, 33% go down, 25% go down. At May, 2 months ago, May it was at 1 million. Now it's July. May 1 million, June 200k, July 180k. What the heck happened in 2 months? Dude, it's just 2 months it go down by so much? I think there's more to it than that, right? I do think that there's probably more stuff that's happening that's causing this. No PC client. Oh yeah, probably that, right? Probably the PC client and stuff as well. Tribe 9 died in a few months. Tribe 9 did pull the plug off early though, to be fair, right? Garbage deaths from Kuro. No, it's ex-Kuro, alright? Ex-Kuro. They got fired from Kuro. They made this game. It's not Kuro, okay? Die in 2 months sound like cancer. But that is kind of insane, right? Break my case. Outer Plane. Outer Plane, 170k. Groovy Mix, 170k. Reverse Blue, 160k. Devil May Cry, Peak of Combat. Nebula Joy, 150k. Star Seed Esnia Trigger, 150k. Mori Mans, 130k. Grand Chase, 130k. Girls Frontline 1. Cat Fantasy, 100k. Crunchyroll, Lord of Nazareth, used to earn 2 million. CounterSide. Oh my goodness. CounterSide. Okay, it went up though. It went up by 10k, right? But what is happening? What the heck? Is this game just dying? 300k in February. I think people are leaving the game, man. People are leaving CounterSide. It's so sad to see that. It's so sad to see that. I used to play that game a lot, right? I play that game like crazy. Yeah, it's a bit sad though, right? Cause like it's a game that I play like every single day, right? You watch me because of CounterSide. Yeah, that was like 2 years ago, it was just like 2 years ago. It wasn't that long, right? It wasn't like that crazy. Rememento White Shadow. What happened to this game? Why did it go down? Wait, I thought this game just released or something? Rememento White Shadow. So what is happening? This was the one that there was drama surrounding the employees and stuff, right? But it just came out like kind of recent. It just came out like 3 months ago. It came out end of May. So June is the full month revenue. But like nobody played this game. Do I have an active guild in CounterSide? I have like 8 active guilds. I have sister guilds as well. No global marketing? Yeah, I guess that's probably what it is, right? That's probably what it is. Alterna Vel Blue Exorcist 99k. Isekai 80k. Astra Knights of Drama. Oh my goodness. 400 players in the last 24 hours. 300 players right now. I don't see the game surviving. I don't think the game was bad though. I feel like when I played the game, it was quite fun for a while. I don't know what happened actually. I haven't caught up with it. Was it no content? Was it like the developer messed up? Was the updates bad? Was it like laggy or whatever? But when I first played it, I think it was okay, right? Okay, Horizon Walker, 31,000, went up, doubled the revenue, 70,000. Okay, these are all like at EOS territory, guys. EOS territory. ETE Chronicle, Legend of Clover, Danmachi Battle Chronicle, Miran Star Legends, Haze Reverb, Lolly Game. Okay, at least a Neural Cloud went up a little bit. Captain Tsubasa Ace, pack it up, man. Pack it up. 14,000, you could barely sustain the server cost. One Punch Man World 6k. Higan, Black Clover, Dead Alive Spirit Echo. We only earned 2,000. But yeah, this month's one is quite surprising actually. Nikki made it to top 10 actually. Kind of surprising. Uma Musume is kind of surprising for me, right? Overall. Wuthering Waves is kind of surprising for me as well. Because I thought a lot of people like Lupa, but I guess not, right? That's just what it is. But yeah, I think overall, August, I mean, yeah, July one is quite exciting, but I can't wait to see August one. That's going to be something that we're going to see a lot of these high ones will go down. Like this one will go down, like all of these high ones will probably go down, and the one that's low one will probably go up, right? We'll see. We'll see, that's going to be exciting.